Welcome to Raw with the Empress of Tomorrow.
Her dominance, her unique appearance, and her unmistakable aura have all made Asuka one of the top competitors in the entire women's division. You know, I will never forget the first time I saw Asuka enter the NXT arena. She had so much buzz surrounding her debut, and I think it's safe to say Asuka has certainly lived up to her reputation.
One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE. The Pirate Princess. Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
Look who's here on Raw!
Yeah, Michael!
It's Bayley!
Give me a hug, man!
No!
You guys ready for the best part? It's a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies on Raw! It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug life. Except Corey.
I think she just winked at you, Byron.
I think so too! Hey, Bayley!
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha. Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
Did you ever talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
WWE Women's Tag Team on the way to the ring. Asuka and Kairi Sane. And their opponents, they are the WWE Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Stay tuned.
And you know, looking back at Asuka and Bayley's time in NXT, Asuka was an up-and-coming force while Bayley was the flag bearer of NXT.
Yeah, until she ran into the buzzsaw known as Asuka. Bayley became the past. The time for hugs overstayed its welcome, and it turned a time for kicks to the skull.
And given the athleticism of these women, this one promises to be can't miss.
Corey, you articulated how Bayley ran into a buzzsaw. That opened the gate to a surprising shift in personality atop the NXT Women's division.
Yeah, a shift from the huggable to the downright fearful. Bayley represented everything a NXT Women's Champion should be.
And it's Asuka making a move. Bayley on her heels now.
Her and her partner aren't going to let this derail them, though.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Nailed it. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. A long way down. When I look at the scene of the women's division, I often see alliances, or at least women that will watch each other's back. However, I can't say I see Asuka fitting into any group or even having a clear explanation for all of her actions.
Whoa, incredible height.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Speaking of Asuka's relation with other women in WWE, Byron, I've noticed at times Asuka will sacrifice sportsmanship to get what she wants, while other times she will stand against injustice.
Asuka's unpredictable nature only keeps the other women on edge. But it doesn't matter which side of the fence Asuka leans on. She doesn't need tea time friends to help carry a message. Asuka's kicks do the talking for her. There's the tag. Double Irish whip. I finally found out why Sasha Banks wears those ridiculous glasses. When you spend that much time searching for a spotlight, it's hazardous to your eyesight.
Ring rattling.
Oof. Oh, nasty impact.
You can feel however you like about Sasha's glasses, Corey, but when she hands them off to an excited kid in the audience, it means the world to that fan.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has no problem paying homage to the Hitman. And hey, maybe it'll inspire the recipient to become a WWE superstar one day.
What's your excuse for always sitting in the front row begging and waving?
And it's homage, not homage. Drop with authority.
The challenger's taking on some offense. With the championship on the line, she'll have to find a way to fire back.
She's putting up quite a fight here, Cole, but despite that, now is probably a good time to look for the tag.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
Look at the height. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
And Bayley evades that one. And the DDT!
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Going for it all here. She's starting to fight out, guys.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
We saw 30 women. Kairi Sane, big move coming.
Ooh, what a maneuver.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Look at this.
Going back to Kairi Sane's appearance in the Royal Rumble, she walloped Sasha Banks so hard with the insane elbow that night. I heard that Banks actually couldn't see the spotlight for the rest of the evening.
Unfortunately, Sane's night ended a bit earlier than expected thanks to Dana Brooke, who obviously worked overtime crunching the numbers in order to eliminate the Pirate Princess. The boss is giving some serious orders right now. Woo-wee.
Oh, no. What an inverted DDT. Since the moment she arrived at WWE's Performance Center, Sasha Banks has been breaking through the glass ceiling on the way up the ladder of WWE. Kairi Sane, big move coming, insane elbow.
The champ's in a real bad place right now.
Can she keep her down? Oh, ouch. Uh-oh. And she goes down hard.
That'll leave a mark. As you brought up, Michael, Sasha Banks has shattered the expectations of women in wrestling, proving true athleticism and true greatness knows no gender.
You know what, Byron? I'm in rare agreement with you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. The boss has been one of the top performers in WWE, night in and night out.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. She goes for the cover. Oh, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions, but it was their second reign.
Hey, Byron, just like you. The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination. Kairi, ooh, what impact.
Bad news for the boss. Oh, man, Sasha, harsh impact. We might be looking at a new champ here.
Ah, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
In control. Oh, God, that hurt. Here comes Sasha Banks. Gentlemen, we've seen Sasha Banks.
Beautiful technique. That right there is why they call her the boss.
I don't know if Sane can recover.
Probably not.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky.
Harsh impact.
Working Sasha's back has been a proven method to victory. As you mentioned, Cole, Sasha took some time off in 2016 after a series of hellacious matches against Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, those matches truly tested Sasha's body. She was able to fight through the pain to win her first women's championship over Charlotte, but her back couldn't carry the pressure any longer as Banks lost her title a month later.
Oh, nasty impact.
No, she's too quick for her.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
He's able to get out of the way there. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. The competition was fierce at the first ever Mae Young Classic, and they did it. They won the match. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
That's a woman on a mission. Who could forget this? Man, oh man, look at that. And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team, Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Another exciting tag team match in the books.
These two work so well together, Michael. I'd be surprised if they went their separate ways anytime soon.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.